Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am your favorite YouTuber and your favorite person. Today, I'm gonna be talking about circumstances not mattering. But before we get into it, you are more than welcome to subscribe. On this channel, I talk about all things law of assumption. So if that sounds good to you, I would love to have you here. So one of the key ideas that the law of assumption emphasizes is that circumstances do not matter. And they don't. This means that regardless of the situation, we have the ability to change our circumstances by the thoughts that we think and our assumptions. So instead of focusing on the negative that we see in our day-to-day life, the law of assumption encourages us to look at the positive things that we do see in our lives and also ignore the things that we don't want and manifest and think thoughts that tailor to what it is that we do want to see in our 3D reality. Anything that you do not want to see in your reality literally does not matter, like at all. So I heard this analogy from Indigo Dietrich, who I absolutely love. She is a law of assumption genius, and her analogy was, when you look in a mirror to apply lipstick, you're not waiting for the reflection to put on the lipstick for you. You are taking your hand, taking the lid off, and you're applying it, and you're looking at yourself in the reflection of the mirror, applying it. You're not standing there and looking at the mirror to apply the lipstick for you. It's the same thing as looking for validation in the 3D. You have to understand that it all starts from your mind, meaning you want to manifest a specific thing, you are manifesting it inside of your head first, and then the 3D reality will catch up. You're not looking to the 3D and you're not being affected by whatever it is that you thought previously and thinking, oh, this is my reality, this is literally it. No, everything starts from your mind. Everything that you're seeing right now was just a past manifestation, was just a past thought that you had in your head previously. And as I'm gonna go further, I'm going to tell you how that's doo-doo caca. Like, that is literally poo-poo bumhole previous thoughts that we don't care about. So we are not looking at the 3D at all, because it's literally everything that has been in our minds previously. So we are concentrating on what is on our mind right now. So our 3D will reflect that in a couple of moments. Give us some time. We are not manifesting for a second and then looking at the 3D reality for confirmation. No. The 3D reality is literally just like the bottom of the totem pole in terms of manifestations. The only validation you should be getting is the validation from your mind, knowing that it is already done. You should not manifest with the goal to have it out into the 3D. The only goal, and I mean the only goal, is to see it in your imagination first. Listen, manifestation is not this. Visualize and affirm, see it in my 3D, be happy in my 3D. No, it's actually this. Visualize and affirm, or whatever technique that you want to use, see it in my imagination, be happy in my imagination, and as a byproduct, it will manifest in my 3D. To reiterate, it is not your 3D, that is the validation. The 3D reality is just a reflection of your previous poopy butthole thoughts. They're stanky and old and no one cares about them and no one wants them. What is the validation? The validation is the 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts that you think within the day. That is what should be the real circumstances, bitch. So instead of focusing on the fact that he has you blocked, focus on the thoughts that you are having about that specific topic. What are you thinking about the fact that he has you blocked? Are you messaging me and being like, Rita, oh my God, what do I do? He's blocked me. Or are you staying firm in your manifestations? Are you staying firm in your thoughts and saying that he's obsessed with me, he's addicted to me, he's literally fiending for me, he cannot think about anything else on this planet except for me. The thought of being blocked shouldn't even come into your vocabulary, bitch, because how the fuck does anyone block you? First of all, like, work on your self-concept. Secondly, that makes absolutely no sense because he's in love with you. So how can he literally block you? It's like me messaging my boyfriend right now, who is absolutely obsessed with me, by the way, and saying, babe, why do you have me blocked? He'll be like, are you okay? Like, do you need some sleep? Do you want some food? Like, because obviously, how the fuck does he block me? Like, it literally does not make any sense because he is in love with me. He's obsessed with me. He's messaging me all the time. He wants to be with me all the time. So the word blocked isn't even in my vocabulary. Let's say you want to manifest a new job. Maybe you're currently unemployed or you're at a job that you really just don't enjoy. Instead of focusing on your current circumstances and going into work and being like, oh my God, I hate my life. Why am I still at my job? Oh my God, my boss. Oh my God, my coworkers. I should be further along in life. Like, what the hell is going on? This current situation and circumstance is a product of our thoughts from the past. We're disregarding all of that. We are feeling happy and making the most of the present moment. Yes, we are, because we deserve that. But also, we are assuming that we have found the most perfect job for us that is literally the best role. It fulfills your purpose. You have the best income. You are working with the best people and you literally have the best boss. Matter of fact, we can manifest anything. You are the boss. You are the boss of the company. You have your own business or whatever it is that you want. The world is your oyster. Honestly, when I say that, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. We are ignoring where we're working and we're using techniques such as visualizing or affirming or satsing or whatever it is that you want to use to imply the fact that my reality right now in this current moment, my 3D reality is actually that of working for the employer that I want. I have the most bossin benefits. That signal will be received and reflected into a job offer because that's how it is, because mountains will move in order for your manifestation to come into fruition, to come into reality. Okay, so what happens if your circumstances trigger you? The only solution to this problem is to turn the other cheek. Although these circumstances are triggering and they are the byproduct of your previous thoughts, you deserve to be happy now, and you can find anything in this moment to make yourself happy, whether it's listening to music, texting your best friend right now, going on TikTok, having a glass of wine. I mean, not at work. Maybe if you work at a bar. You are finding the best things to make you the happiest in this current moment, and we are listening to our internal guidance system moment to moment. Whenever you don't know, literally, and this helps me more than you know, is to drop everything, and this can take a second. You can do this at work, you can do this wherever, and just ask yourself, what is it that I want to do right now? The first thought that comes into your brain is the thing that you should be doing. Right now, I want to finish filming this YouTube video. Literally, as I'm speaking, I kind of have an urge to order some sushi or maybe some crab legs. I am listening to what makes me feel good. You guys don't even understand that by doing this, it releases all resistance and it gives you the permission to receive your manifestations now, because why are we manifesting everything that we're manifesting? For the fulfillment of our happiness. So why not be happy now? It literally shows to your subconscious mind that you already have this thing. Also, you're gonna be moving into the reality that you want right now, so it doesn't even matter what is happening in the 3D. Again, the 3D reality is literally just a garbage dump of your previous thoughts, and they have nothing to do with you or your manifestations right now. I also really like this example from Roxy Talks, where she mentions that your 3D reality is like your little brother. Say for example, you want to go to 7-Eleven with your best mate and your mom is like, oh, like make sure you bring your little 8-year-old brother. So you're walking to 7-Eleven, right? And your brother is tagging along behind you, but he's like a couple steps back. He's doing his own thing. You're just chopping it up with your best mate. You don't want to be waiting for him. You're just going to 7-Eleven, and you know that your 3D, I mean, your 8-year-old brother is right behind you. So, you know, you're looking back, you're like, yeah, you know, I'm looking back, I'm taking care of you, whatever. But I know that you're going to eventually catch up behind us and be at 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven meaning your desire. Heaven and earth will move, forces will move. You'll meet the right people, you'll receive the right opportunities, you'll be at the exact right place at the exact right time. This might be shocking And to some of y'all law of assumption folk who has been doing law of assumption for a long time and have been through it with people telling you that you need to be affirming 24/7, because that is not the fact. You do realize that you can follow your happiness and your mind. Your mind is smarter than you think. You do not need to be affirming and flipping your thoughts 24/7. Look, tell me how that felt. Me, Rita Kaminsky, know that you have tried this. So tell me really, no, how did it go for you? Honestly, exactly. You do realize that your mind is smarter than you actually think, right? Your mind will do all of the work for you. You do not need to be flipping the thoughts yourself. I'm telling you, all you need to do is follow your happiness moment to moment. You know what that's telling to your subconscious mind? You have everything that you want right now. And guess what? You're gonna get because of that. You're gonna get more of what it is that you want. In conclusion, the law of assumption teaches us that our circumstances literally do not matter, and our thoughts have the power to shape our reality in the way that we want. So the next time you find yourself focusing on your current present circumstances that are triggering you, remember that the 3D reality, your current circumstances literally do not matter. It is what you are thinking in this current moment. That is all that matters, I'm telling you guys. Instead, focus on your assumptions, focus on what it is that you want, and know that it is already done. Once you recognize that it is already done, and pick the techniques that remind you of that fact, and do what makes you happy on a moment-to-moment basis, because obviously it is already done. So why would I not do what makes me happy? Like, I'm manifesting what I'm manifesting for the fulfillment of my desires and for the fulfillment of my happiness. So why not be happy now? That is literally the key of you getting everything that you want. So I trust that this video gave you the guidance that you needed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because I know that you loved it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.